Do 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 do. Hello, here we go. I'm back. Sorry I missed last week. I had a busy weekend. So I was working at a festival thing, opening the Green Heart at the University of Birmingham campus, and then I went to a house viewing, which I hate. So yeah, if you ever want to torture me, make me look at houses and force me to move. Yeah. Anyway, I'm back now. I am gonna play a little game called the Darkside Detective, which is a point and clicky game. And I've heard it's quite nice humor and stuff. I do enjoy the old point and clicky games such as Monkey Island, one of my favorite games. But the three first Monkey Islands really. Anywho, this might be similar. Let's check it out. Let's hit this, and then we'll hit this, and then hopefully it'll all work out in the end. There we go. Spooky doorway. Good. So yeah, the Darkside Detective. I've heard it's a bunch of little stories, basically. I've trimmed in the audio just using this music, so I hope it's okay. It might be slightly loud. But we'll see. Click to start. Oh, I see. Case files. Lovely. And this is options. Yeah. Cool. Tom Alone. Malice in Wonderland. Let's go to Malice in Wonderland. Case summary. The chief has sent me to the Jones residence. Dooley is there with further details. I need to practice my voices. So I've been working on making my first ever D&D character. A bit. I will try to finish that today. So far I've decided to be a moon elf, which is a variant of the high elf, but I think druid would suit me. We'll see. Anyway, the chief has sent me to the Jones residence. Yes? Okay, let's go then. How to play. Detective McQueen closes cases by talking to characters and solving puzzles. Left click to examine items or talk to characters. Left click on inventory items for more information. Drag items into the scene to use. Drag items into each other to combine. Right click to skip dialogue. Hint. McQueen can sometimes wear items. Ew. Fancy. So if I find a thong. Your progress is auto-saved as you play. Please do not quit the game during scene transition or your progress may be lost. Malice in Wonderland. Oh goodness, that's very pixely graphics. Officer Dooley. Whoa! I almost shot you there, detective. You shouldn't be sneaking around like that. Dooley, you watched me drive up. I had my siren on. You waved at me as I pulled in. Well, I guess this place has me spooked out a little. So what happened here? Chief Scully just called me up and told me to get here ASAP. No details. 7-year-old kid Alice went missing a day ago. No sign of her leaving the house. Seems to be the kind of spooky crap. I mean, the kind of case you're into, detective. Great. Let's get started. These are my options, it seems. Our trusty squad car. I like to call it the Popomoto. After you, detective. You knew. Whenever standing in the rain stops being fun for you. It's been raining for a week in England. I don't get it. This country is crazy. I've been so soaked so many times this week. Oh well. Let's go in. Officer Dooley, why is there a hobo dripping all over my carpet? That's Detective Francis McQueen, Mr. Jones. He's here to investigate. I see. Twin Lakes' finest, eh? Indeed, Mr. Jones. I hope you don't smoke around your kid. Thankfully, detective, I am rarely around my kid. Nice schooner. Haha, you dummy, it's not a schooner, it's a sailboat. A schooner is a sailboat, Dooley. So, how can I help you, detective? Tell me about Alice. I'll level with you, detective. I don't have many dealings with her. She has a limited conversation pool. She's 7. Exactly, a tedious age. So I leave that to the ninny. She's around here somewhere. Where were you last night? How come you didn't notice she was missing? I was out. How wonderfully shady. You got an alibi? Where I was is none of your business, detective. My taxes pay your salary. They also pay for the cell and questioning room I'm going to have Dooley here take you to. Fine, call his number, they'll vouch for me. Busty Bell's Booty Boutique. Classy stuff. Ah, bells. Fond memories. Sorry, that was the wrong accent. I mean, where was he? A bell shop? What? I received an item. Matches. These are from Busty Bell's Booty Boutique. This kid didn't win out in the Father's Stakes. Good. So, how can I help you, detective? Nothing. Goodbye. I've taken up enough of your time. I have nothing further to say, detective. Kindly leave me be. Officer Dooley seems to have been at the Booty Boutique. Let's see. Whoa, these folks must be millionaires. Right. So a girl, 7, is missing. Her dad was away. He's generally absent, it seems. Goodness, I'm liking this already. The graphics are as minimal as you can make them. Is this my left hand? Yes. But meh. Graphics don't make a game by themselves. Let's go to the hallway. Does it seem odd to you that these folks don't have a kitchen or bathroom? The recession hit us all hard, Dooley. One of those crystals is worth more than I get paid in a year. Wake up, take one. You passed the corruption test? Well done, detective. This reminds me of my own grandfather. Your grandfather was a clock? What? No, he had a clock. Shame, I thought I'd finally found out something interesting about you. What? I'm interesting. Whatever you see, detective. So we got a study, a closet, and a living room. Let's go to the closet first. Little girls hide in closets, right? A blacklight bulb. Might as well take it. Now all we need is a disco ball, some white clouds, and fab beats. Then we gotta see if it's a good night. A good night will be finding this kid. Did you follow me into this closet? You may have needed backup. Right. Let me know if I'm too loud. Maybe I should lower myself actually. I don't know. Oh well. That was the closet. Let's go to the study. Locked. Wonder where I'll find a key. Where I would find a key. Not in the living room. Let's go upstairs. Flowers. A place this fancy deserves something nicer than plastic flowers. Attic, eh? A TTIC. Is how you spell it? As attics go, this one is extra creepy. Those look heavy enough to knock somebody out cold. Just a bunch of forgotten memories. May not be broken after all, just a blown pulp. The paint thinner fell when the shelf gave way. Not much left in it now. Oh, I got some paint thinner. Looks like this gave way recently, spilling paint thinner all over the wall. Interesting. A box marked Anne's Broken Dreams. Let's stick this in here. I hope this doesn't reveal somebody's attic shame. Oh! What the heck? Well, that doesn't look ominous at all. The pattern on the wall looks washed out in places. I wonder what would happen if I redrew it. That's a rookie mistake. Yeah, okay. Let's just get out of here. Down. Again. For now. Let's check out Alice's bedroom. Oh! That's the moon, I suppose.
This is a lot of pink. I think I'll run off too.
Tree. Looking at this, I doubt she's going to art school.
I've never seen a horse with 5 legs before.
This could be a drawing of a suspect.
Really? I'll put it on APB then.
No, Dooley, don't do that.
This is now time for art, detective.
Blacklight. This looks useful. Oh, I see. I got a blacklight marker now. I see, for drawing the door back, if I can find. I don't have much use for a dozen pink songs. Teddy, tell me where she is, bear. I'm only kidding, you don't know. You're only a bear. A stupid, know-nothing bear. I wonder if it really is. Let's talk to Mrs. Jones then. Hello, can I ask? My baby's gone. Is there anything? You have to find her. There's a have you found her? Have you found my baby? Not yet, but I want to ask. You have to find her, please. Find my baby. My baby. Ooh. Right. Goodbye. Find her. Well, I'm having fun. I hope you guys are too. Right there. That's all we get from this room. Should we call up the Booty Boutique? What an odd place for a telephone.
They must have ran out of places to draw. I mean, put it.
Okay. Oh? Who are you then? Nanny, eh? Painting. Hard to believe this is the same woman we spoke to. The stress of all this has hit her hard. Family photo. Oh goodness. Alice and her mum look quite happy here. All 5 pixels of them.
Seems impolite to go rifling through somebody's drawers uninvited. That nanny is beautiful. Ask her if she's single, you know, as part of the investigation.
Tell me about Alice. Nanny McFiend, I see. She's spoiled and sticks her nose where it doesn't belong. But that's what having super rich parents will do to you, I guess. How long have you been working for the Jones?
Joneses, detective. Even though it ends with an S, you still pluralize it.
It's now really the best time.
It's always a good time for grammar.
As for you, Jack. Anyway, answer the question. Long enough to harbor no ill will whatsoever. Say, you're the nanny? The very innocent nanny, yes. Do you have keys for the various rooms? I am a nanny, not a maid. Right, but do you? Yes. May I have the key to the study then? Sure, there's nothing incriminating in there anyway. Right, what can you tell me about the demonic doorway in the attic? Nothing. Not a thing. It's nothing to do with me, that's for sure. I was here the whole time. Goodbye then. We're done here, for now. I'll get back to work. Nothing else. Goodness, she's not suspicious at all, is she? Right. Let's go to the study. So ask Mr. Jones. Sir, how can I help you, detective? Mr. Jones, there seems to be an evil doorway in your attic. Just as well you're here then. Go arrest it. It's trespassing. I'm sorry? You heard me. Arrest it. I want to press full charges. I've taken up enough of your time. And I've nothing further to say, detective. Kindly leave me be. Anyway, let's go to the study. And hey presto, we're in. Oh? Kitty. Right, for some reason. I can't... There we go. I had to click. Apparently.
You can never trust a man who has too many books, that's what I say.
How many books are too many?
6.
And how many books do you own?
I don't feel comfortable with this line of questioning.
Roy Jones, Esquire. It takes a certain type of person to have an oil painting on themselves.
His magazine collection. Jeez, this guy is obsessed with jugs.
Yes, Jugs Weekly. Another lovely pair. I like that. A nice collection of books. The dust suggests they've not been looked at in some time. A shame. An old oil lantern. Seems to have some oil left too. Let's grab it. Dog statue. I thought it was a kitty. This statue is ugly enough to be worth a lot of cash. Armchair. Hey, there are only 2 seats in this house. Don't be daft, Dooley. There are more. They're just off camera. Right. So this game doesn't take itself seriously, which I enjoy. Right, so now I have matches from Busty Bell's Beauty Boutique. You can light the lantern. I should probably light this thing, you know, just in case. Oh, can I paint in on this one? I don't like the painting, but I've no reason to ruin it. Yet. Right. Let's go to the attic, I guess. Sorry. The pattern on the wall looks washed out in places. First I need to know what to draw. Makes sense. I don't like the look of this detective. I'd have gone with glowing green myself. This is creepy. It's creepy. Right. There's something someone isn't telling us. Mrs. Jones? No. Or have I missed going somewhere? Nicer than plastic flowers. No. I don't know what to do then. Oh, the bed. What happened in the bed?
A waddy bed, very fancy.
Looks like something has been kicked under here. No, it doesn't. I got a strange page. It's a peculiar pattern from the Occult for Dummies book. Well, that's all I need to reconstruct the doorway. Going down the rabbit hole, I guess. Okay, I seem to have everything I need. Let's get down to some spooky hijinks and redraw those missing symbols. Oof, I gotta actually do it. This one. This one. And not that one, but that one. That should be it. Great.
Maybe now is a good time to stop doing, well, anything really.
Yeah. Even I'm not foolish enough to go in there with no light. Okay, Dooley, let's do this.
No offense, detective, but I'm going nowhere near that creep first. I'll stand guard out here.
A box marked baby's first color rose. The label says old milk, circa 1880. Why would you store that?
Don't look in there, mister. That's where the 3-eyed rats hide. Hello, mister.
Hey, kiddo.
Are you here to take me home?
Yep.
Good, I'm hungry and the sounds from downstairs are scaring me.
Yeah, let's get out of here. Not so fast, detective. Where's Dooley? That idiot? I knocked him out. I can't have you snooping around anymore. So I'm going to trap you here. At least take the girl. Oh, I intend to. I'm her legal guardian after all. It's my job to look after her, especially if anything should happen to her parents. Say, for example, they're getting trapped in the Darkside's version of their bedroom. It's where they'd be now if Alice hadn't gotten into my stuff and stupidly trapped herself up here. I figured I'd be best to lay low until you're gone. I thought you'd have given up by now. What kind of cop would give up on a missing kid? Most of the TLPD. Sadly, fair.
So that's what this is? An inheritance scheme?
You have to admit, it's a fairly perfect crime.
It is actually. Even if you do get rid of me, then what? Alice knows what you're up to. She's a smart kid.
If she's so smart, she'll know to keep her mouth shut.
Once Dooley wakes up, you and your scheme will be done for.
Good point. I just have to get you to drag him in to here with you. Come on.
Right, so she's standing.
Don't waste time trying to sweet talk your Alice.
Have a taste of your own medicine.
No!
Well, that's problem solving. Come on, Alice. Let's wake up Dooley so I can tell him my pun. Pretend it's the first time you heard it, okay?
Okay, mister.
So the kid got into the Nini stuff and accidentally used it to trap herself in that creepy attic?
The Darkside. But that's a surprisingly succinct summary of things, yes.
She and the Nini was certifiable.
She was a looker.
Dooley, she was dabbling in the dark arts, with a plan to trap innocent people in a parallel world, kidnap their kid, and steal all their cash. I said it was a shame, jeez. I wonder where the nanny got the occult books from anyway. That stuff is hard to find these days. A case for another day, I guess. First of all, I have to figure out what kind of paperwork covers this mess.
Case closed.
Oh, that was lovely. I had fun. So that was Malice in Wonderland. Let's go to... Keep going, shall we? Yeah? Tome Alone. Case summary. Dooley suggested a visit to the library. He must have seen the strange storm gathering over it. Twin Lakes is the name of the place. Where I'm at, apparently.
Tome Alone.
Looks like England. Okay, what's the case, Dooley? Fill me in. Case? Now I've got some overdue bugs to drop back. So the purple swirling vortex thing about the building has nothing to do with why we're here? Ah, come on now, detective. You're hardly gonna arrest the weather. The things you try to do to justify this to God. Let's get this over with. These statues make me uncomfortable. They're not very welcoming. You should at least be reading a book or wearing glasses or something.
Before this was a library, it was where the Major kept her lion collection.
Oh right, I closed that up, so...
This is a library. What a helpful plaque.
How many cases do we need to solve, you think, to get a car that doesn't leak in the rain? It keeps us fresh, sharp even. We'll be done in a jiffy, detective. Fines? For being late? How are books late? It's not like they're having places to be.
You're not charming your way out of this, Patrick. Rules are rules.
Can't we come to some kind of arrangement? Do you have any parking tickets you want to see goodbye by?
Dooley, are you trying to bribe your way out of a fine?
No?
Here's an arrangement for you. I'll drop your fines if you go arrest that troublesome kid.
Kid?
The one who's responsible for the storm, and you know, the ghosts.
Ghosts? What? Is this your to-read pile?
Oh, I've read all those. The desk is missing a leg, so I'm using them to balance out the computer.
From a certain angle, it looks like Dooley has crazy hair.
It does.
Fuckering lights. These brownouts seem like to make for frustrating reading conditions. A silent sigh. Shh. What were you saying about ghosts?
This place is haunted, you know, the usual stuff.
The usual?
Flickering lights, floating books, strange noises, eerie purple storms. It's chasing after readers.
And you say a kid is to blame?
He's the only one here often enough. Suspiciously often, if you ask me.
I'll look into it. Do, or else I'll call a pair of oddball priests and or a questionable ghost-busting startup to come fix this. What books did Dooley borrow? He had Rules to Rave 2, Roswell, New Mexico, where the aliens really experiment on us, and The Law, what it is and do we really need it? Why, what happened to librarian reader privilege? Not a real thing, buddy. I'll take it you gave up on the law book. Not enough bitches. What's that you're reading? Skylight, the heartbreaking tale of a girl who falls in love with a reverse vampire. Of a what now? A reverse vampire. He can only come out during the day. I'm at the part where it's a prom night and he promised to take her, but the clocks went forward and now it's on night. What happens if he goes out at night? He gets really sleepy. Sounds interesting? What? It sounds awful, detective. Goodbye. If you need anything else, I'll be here, unless I'm not. Fair enough. Let's go to the office. I really enjoy the access to secret areas this job gets us. Stay family? Not on my watch. This computer seems to be broken. It's not broken, it's hollow, so they can store more books in it. Never know when I'll need to cut something in half, or a lazy approximation of half. Nope. Even the lamp is flickering. I got this for Doris last time I had to get out of paying fees. I'm gonna have to up the ante this time. Oh my. Skylight. October. Lovely. A photocopier, eh? An old photocopier. I can't imagine this gets much use. Oh, it does. When you renew your card each year, Doris take a photocopy of your butt for the records. Everyone's butt? Just mine, now that I think of it. That's the price of working out, I guess. Roses are red, violets are blue. Your loaning rights are revoked due to books overdue. Looks like some of these coats have been in here for years. We should go through the pockets. You know, for evidence. I found a button. A button from an old coat. Great evidence, Dooley. Scissors. Safe for cutting, not safe for running with. If this was voice acted, it would be great. Right, so what I got from here was the scissors. Yeah. Okay, good. Let's take the elevator. An old elevator? Where's the staircase? We have none. There was a fire, and ironically, the fire escape was the only thing that was destroyed. Oh. The button for the 4th floor is missing. Tetraphobia. Tetraphobia? Fear of the number 4. It's quite common for buildings in China to be missing number 4. But the 4th floor is there, just the button is missing. Oh yeah. And we're not in China. You have all the answers, don't you? So, think about this. I live in flat number 14 in my house, and there isn't a flat number 13. Anyway, reception. Sci-fi and fantasy children. What did the rabbi and the priest talk about in the library? I don't know. Nothing. Libraries are a place of quiet, respect and solitude, which we both respect. You need to work on your stand-up material. What odd leaves that plant has. Yeah, that's just a dead tree with Doris dries for stockings. Flickering lights, eh? Statue. Don't blink! So you could just blink with one eye at a time. Yeah. Let's go to the children's section. Yeah, but this one, the words are short and I think I can read the whole book from one cover to the other cover. Oh, is that suitable for my age range? I read a book about books. I read a book about books for my age range and a lot of books about boys and wizards and talking dogs. Okay, I'll try it. I hope I like it because I read all the books about boys and wizards and talking dogs in here. Little devil. What are you talking to, kid? I'm not telling you anything. I've heard what happens to people who do a snitch. Modern media is really making our job hard. I've always loved trains and trams, not monorails now. Thinking they're better than everyone because they're up in the air.
Why your parents don't love you.
A, B, C, as easy as...
Oh, that's the wrong voice.
I, B, C, as easy as 4, 5, 6.
Teddy again, huh? You look familiar. Have I arrested you before? There's a cold draft coming from the vent. That can't be good for the kids' health. A floating book, eh? Well, that's not right.
Neat trick. What magic book did you learn that from, kid? It's not magic, it's... nothing.
Okay. Bad baby incites a riot. The dust is wrong under this. Makes me think it was moved recently. Dinosaur. Viewmaster.
A Viewmaster?
I love those as a kid. I'll take this and see if we can find a use.
It's times like these that I miss walking the planet.
Can I look through it? An old film viewing toy. Okay, fair enough. Let's head over to sci-fi, shall we? Swords and shield.
If we lived in medieval times,
We've been living the adventures of...
ye Darkside bailiff and the squire Dooley. I never understood this section. How can something be fiction and science?
I don't know what to do with you sometimes.
Give me a raise. I wanted to be an astronaut when I was younger, until I found out that they had to go into space.
Looks like some of the rocket's aluminium is coming off. That could be useful. Fantastic obit. Drowned in moonlight, strangled by her own brow. Ah, that's... yeah, that's Princess Leia. Carrie Fisher. Oh well. Glum Tales of the Sadventurer. Chessboard moving itself. What a great game, eh?
Yeah, funny looking draft pieces though.
So the chess is playing itself, it seems. Which is interesting. This is all very interesting. Let's head one more floor up, shall we? Reading room hobby. Oh, can I actually put the button in the button hole? I don't have the skills to wire up a normal button. Never mind this one. Reading room hobby. Hello?
Professor Theodore Library, inventor of the library.
Nope. Not one word of that is true. I think it's the same guy, right? Thin sheets of foil. Let's go to the hobby section. Learn how to wire up a button, I think. Hobby books. Turning duct tape into pants. Make your nether sustainable. How to do DIY yourself.
I'm really good at DIY. I get my sister to do it for me.
He looks like he's jumping.
You jump too if somebody shoved a pole up your behind.
Wait a minute. These are printouts of children's art.
Look at Mr. Moneybags in his deep pockets, reaching after he can pay child artists for original works in the sky. Jeez.
Pots and brushes. Why are these fake?
When you can't have kids painting all over the books.
Somebody seems to have left some glue here. It's not duct tape, but it could be useful. Okay. I wonder where this is going. Oh, hello, miss. I wasn't expecting anyone to be here. Oh, hello. My name is Raksha. I'm here to study the strange goings-on. I guess that's why you're here too, detective. Oh, sure. That's me. Always investigating stuff on purpose. Want to share what you found? Well, it's not much, but there seems to be a strange concentration of energy in the next room. I'm searching the internet for a way to be able to see whatever it actually is. Well, let me know if you find anything. You look uncomfortable, Dooley.
It's this whole reading room thing. I mean, should we be reading right now? Can I not read anywhere else? Does the room itself read? And if so, what does it read?
You have a special mind, Dooley.
Chief Scully says that's why she assigned me to your department.
Who doesn't need chalk in the 21st century? I actually prefer chalkboards when I teach.
Most people.
A fair point.
Time always seems to stand still in boring places like libraries. I hope there's nothing contraband in this pile.
I wish.
You know what I mean. So ghost hunting, eh, detective? That's classic, because there's a whole bunch of eerie mumbo-jumbo going on here. So you noticed then?
I'm majoring in the occult at TLU.
You can do that? I thought all the stuff was banned.
Somebody has to catalog and ban it all, detective.
Right.
It's all fairly hush-hush.
So what does one study with occultism?
Whatever you want. I went with computer science. I wouldn't be studying too impractical subjects.
Good call, Raksha. From experience, I can tell you that the occult doesn't pay much. Let's go to the microfilm room, shall we? Do you think there's such a thing as a megafilm? It's broken. If I want to look at any microfilm, I'll need to find another way to do so. It's radiating energy, like Raksha said. I think that might be a clue, possibly. It's just too much here to take. Even my pockets have their limits. Let's see what we can find online. Didn't say the magic word. Damn Dennis Nedry. Looks like I need to figure out the password. Why would anyone have so many filings that they need a keybind to store them in? Right, can I mend this with the glue? I'd rather try something else first. Yeah, fair enough. Right, so now I've been everywhere, at least. Have you found anything? No. Right. This is all very interesting. Let's go to the reception. And see if we can't the password is probably Guylite, right? But we need to prove it. Maybe we should just ask her for the password. Aha. Your elevator is broken. There's no button for the 4th floor. Yep. Hope you don't want to read any horror books. Well, I would like to be able to get there. Oh, well then. Sorry, I guess. Can I have the internet password, please? And give you access to all my juicy manuscripts? No chance. Doris, I need a password for my investigation. And I need those books kept safe until my genius is recognized, so no. If you need anything else, I'll be here, unless I'm not. I thought you found owning books suspicious. It is. What kind of secret stuff are you reading that you can't get it from your local library? Maybe people just like having their own books. Maybe it's a germ issue. Germs? You really will believe in anything Hollywood tells you. Is the password silence? Why are these letters like this, I wonder. Come on, Frankie, you can do better than that. Yeah, well, I'm a little stumped, but... Va bene. Who are you talking to, kid? It's a robot. I hope I get to have a pet robot someday. Too many responsibilities. Feeding it, rubbing its belly, teaching it to overthrow humanity. Why would you teach it that? I want to be on the good side when the inevitable happens. Right, this vent. I need to find some film to put in it first. So, chessboard. I don't know what to do really. Library card, hey, how convenient. I'd have expected to go through a series of semi-logical puzzles to get this. I got an old library card. The library card of one smug-faced Paul Conway. So now I won't hand this in just yet. I might need it. So no, right. Let's go. Actually, let's go in here and photocopy the library card. I don't need to use the copier right now. Okay, then. Let's not do that. Goodness. Should I snip it? Nah. What a disappointing horn. Maybe I'm not very good at these brainy games. Let's see. I can't use... The film is too big. It's a square peg round hole situation. Well, I've destroyed some historical material. Let's hope there was a point to this. Even cut up, it's too much to carry. Looks like I'll need to bring something here. Well, it fits. Let's look at what I didn't accidentally chop out of twin legs recently. Spider moths, do it again. Do it again sounds like they were on some kind of winning streak instead of having burnt down yet another stadium. Major staff cuts at City Library. Ooh, interesting. Budgetary cutbacks have seen the local library reduced to a skeleton staff. I know Doris is old, but that seems a bit unfair. It means very few people work here. Oh, yep, just Doris now, and she's actually a retired volunteer. Tough times. Computer stuff goes up, up, down, down, left, right, BA. I shouldn't have read that aloud. I think I may have just summoned something. Hello. Crackpot detective claims teenagers' tags were ritual meant to show the dead that walk among us. I remember this case. What the? Hello? Who are you? And how did you get here? I am that which can never be unseen, the ooze from your nightmares, the knower of the unknown. This is Alistair Crowley. Mr. Crowley. Right. That's not very helpful if I'm honest. Help is there for those that know how to take it. Okay then, I'll bite. Tell me, oh knower of the unknown, what's going on here? I don't rightly know. Right. But I do know that the coward Yeats is protecting a hidden room. One that holds vast power and treasures. No doubt that which is responsible for the spectral summoning of myself and the other lies within. The others? The others. Detective, who are you talking to? I'm talking to... You know what? I don't even know how to explain this. What was all that again? Yeats, secret room. Mad power within. We cool, bro. We're cool. Why are you holding up, you master? Who are you talking to? Actually, we both know it's best if you don't try and explain, as you were a detective nutjob. Okay. Oh, hello. Yeats. Right, sir, a moment of your time. Another one? Another? Oh, another spirit, yes. Then with your question, you have answered my own. Huh? Forgive me, but I wish to know if you have seen, on your travels, that scoundrel Crowley. A forcefully mysterious man in a silly hat? The very same. I knew he lurked here, but somewhere. He mentioned a hidden room? Yes, but on the matter I shall say no more, not until the beast is gone. But I just wanted... not a word more, sir, not a word more. Why are you wearing a Viewmaster, detective? Oh, it's part of the game I'm playing. The game also involves me pretending to talk to invisible people. No need for further questions. Everything has been answered satisfactorily. Goodbye. Gale. Are you an author too? I don't recognize you. Aye, but not like Jan Tufts with the literary fiction. I wrote useful stuff, like house whiting and how to do your own plumbing. Think you could fix the elevator? With right gear I could, I need a new button, mind. Here's a button, lady. What all this for? Could you use this button to fix the elevator? I can, but I won't do nothing. Needs to be conducted to make the circuit work. Well, let's put some metal on it. This should make the button conductive. Could this button replace the broken one in the elevator? Let me see. Looks like it'll do job. Just a few minutes to pop it in place. Okay. Thanks for fixing the elevator, Gale. Happy to help. We're fun doing something useful, Gain. Lovely, but first, let's go see what this poor child is up to. I think you should read this one. I read this one and thought it was good. What's it about? It's Enid Blyton. Goodness. It's the story about this kid who can see dead people. Oh, that's not for me. I'm scared of ghosts. I fear I find myself in the company of a rather dreadful bunch. Rotters, the lot of them. The kid? No, he's charming. I mean the others. Occultists, horror writers, and DIY fanatics. Horrors, the lot of them. Okay. Fair enough. No. Terry Pratchett and Douglas Adams. Oh hey, big fan of your work. Thanks. Not you. Oh. I read your detective books, wonderfully over the top. Dirk Gently's Holistic Detective Agency, one of the weirdest books I've ever read. Right, let's go to horror, I suppose. Oh look, Doris must have finally fixed the elevator button. No, it was... never mind. Actually, let's talk first. No. Is there a ghost in here? Nope. Just wanted to check if she knew anything. Now, let's go to the horror floor. Looks like you can get to the roof through here. Thankfully it's locked. I'd rather not go back out in that storm. A collection of books that don't seem to fit anywhere else in the library, like How to Cook a Dinosaur if you ever catch one, The Internet and Other Fads, Architecture of the Mind by Sarah Bellum, and MMO Accountancy, Be the Fictional Banker You Always Knew You Were. To be fair, this is probably an accountancy simulator game out there somewhere, right? Let's go to horror. Edgar Allan Poe. You barely make teenage girls whimper, Howie. H.P. Lovecraft. Only because you cannot fathom the dread I conjure, Eddie. You play on common cliches, your penny dreadfuls lack true horror, at best spooky pulp. Your best works aren't even written by you, charlatan, fraud, undead trickster. If you feel that way, then why don't you hide my work, Eddie? Again, I say, I do not have your book. You probably hid it because it was too scary for you. Gah! You're an infuriating man. What's going on here? I didn't take his blasted book, it was that childish Blyton woman. Why didn't you tell him that? He will not listen to me, he's convinced I hid it so more people will borrow my books over his. Nonsense, I care not for his current zeitgeist, my works are vastly superior. He's being such a child, I am clearly the greater horror writer. I tore apart the minds of a generation with my aesthetic horror. With your aesthetic rubbish? Right, I'll have you, mate. Come at me, you sickly twerp. You two, stop it, or I'll put you both in some kind of supernatural slammer. He started it. Oh, I never. It was you and your... I don't care who started it, I'm putting a stop to it. Wait right there. And not a peep. From Access to Zero Oxygen, a murderous primer. Everyone's guilty. The dead person murders. Haunted place. It kills. Just quit. Lemons for every meal. Murder. The Paingiver. So it's really not as good as Monkey Island, but I'm still having fun with it. But a lot of the fun for me is doing the voices. The Quirky Killings. Stabfest 6. The underwhelmer. They yearn for love. Alright, the creepy bookshelf. This is one creepy looking bookshelf. These are one hell of an atmospheric fire hazard. Right. What am I doing with the creepy bookshelf then? You two best not be causing any trouble, you hear me? Kickboxing cult. Candles. What am I doing? Dooley. I've never been up here before. Because of the broken elevator? Because it's scary up here. Yeah. Suppose you're right, Dooley. Huh. There's one heck of a view of the city. Can't see anything through this view most. I won't tell anyone want to take it off. I will, but not just yet. Yeah, let's catch Enid Blyton, shall we? Because she stole his book, allegedly. Excuse me, did you steal Lovecraft's book? He and that poor fellow won't stop fighting over which one has the more frightful book. I took his book in the hopes it will stop their arguing. It seems to have just made it worse. Well, I shan't give it back until they stop their silly bickering. I just shan't. How am I meant to stop those two fighting? That's not my concern. If you want his book, you stop their fight. It's gotta be a scarier book than theirs around here. Surely that would stop their bickering. Anne and Barry face financial ruin. Can you see the ghosts too, kiddo? Ghosts? What nonsense are they feeling you hate with, detective? I see them. They're my friends. Well, this one is. Some of them are less friendly. But I like them because before they came, the place was empty. Just me and Doris, and she's only interested in reading the most dreadfulest books ever written. Nice. Let's go ask the librarian lady for the scariest book she has. Why is the window onto the roof locked? For health and safety reasons. Can I get the key? Afraid not. Why? For health and safety reasons. I'd like to borrow that book you're reading. You need a library card to borrow books. Can I sign up for it? No, I'm too busy reading my book to help, Saz. Dooley, can I use your card? It still has fines on it. I bet you wish you'd let me make a deal now, huh? If you need anything else... I'd like to borrow that book you're reading. You need a library card to borrow books. Like this one? Like this one, yes. Oh good, so I accidentally right-clicked, which apparently broke everything. But not this one, it's not yours, that's not even your face on it. I see. I really don't want to put my face on here, but I really need a picture of myself. The things I do for this job. The picture I photocopied of my face. Yeah, let's glue it. I feel like I'm back in kindergarten art class. Got a sticky photo and I'm gonna stick it on. This is going to be the least convincing fake ID I've seen in all my years as a cop. But now I have a fake library card. I'd like to borrow that book you're reading. You need a library card to borrow books like this one. Oh. Well then, here you go, Paul. Powell, it's nice. My name is Paul, like it says on the card. My card. Paul. I got the trashy novel. Milos Stevenson's reverse vampire novel Guylight. Even holding it makes me happy. Right, let's talk to our horror lads and give them the worst book in existence. Is this my book? No, it's not. What is it? Sorry, I mixed up their voices. The most horrific novel ever written, and it's not written by either of you. Let me see that. Teenage girl, blah blah blah, reverse vampire, blah blah blah, love story. It sounds terrifying. Its mere existence gives me shivers. Do you agree it's more horrific than your works? Will you stop squabbling? Agreed? Agreed. Can
Can you believe something so hideous exists? Can you believe it's so popular? Stoker must be turning in his grave. I hope the poor chap doesn't know. Well, they're gone, but now what? I guess I could tie up some of the other ghosts' loose ends. Yeah. Everywhere snakes. We go to Miss Blyton. They've stopped arguing now. I've gotten them to agree on the scariest book. Can I have that novel now? Good, I daren't see what you want this vile thing. But I did promise. Here.
Oh, you ruined the little kid's illusion, detective.
Yes. You have your rotten book, now leave me alone. Right, I have the Lovecraft novel. The indescribable rending things that rend indescribably. Sounds about right. Right, then what? These guys. Not much going on with these guys. They're playing chess, I suppose. Which is fair enough. Where am I going with the Lovecraft novel? Oh, to Yeats. Again, I say that you and I search and not converse while Crowley lurks around waiting for a slip of my tongue. I met your friend Yeats. He says you won't stop spying on him. I find it most joyous to torment the man. He says you went into that room you mentioned. I do. I'm most bored here. I need something to do, something to read. Why not use that computer to go online? 2 words. Safe search. Oh, right. Maybe I can find some kind of a workaround. Please. Just stay here and don't do anything. Yes. I see. You mentioned you were looking for stuff on the internet. How do you get past the internet blocks? Up to some naughty detective. Me? No, but I have this friend who needs to get past the library fire. That's quite well protected, surprisingly. I think Doris was worried somebody would hack into and steal her unpublished fanfiction. But I figured out the admin password so I can bypass the block. Want me to give it to you so you can use it too? Please? Thank you, Raksha. What? Oh. Now Crowley should be able to browse to his heart's content. I'll let him know. Okay, I've set it up so you should be able to browse wherever you want. No restrictions. Excellent. You may not want to stick around for this. Right. I'll leave you to your business, so shut the door on your way out. Did I sense? Yes, the beast's eyes are focused elsewhere. The air is clearer now. Well, clearer is maybe not the term I'd used. Come again, sir? Never mind. Just don't go into that room if you can avoid it. As you suggest. Now, what's all this about a hidden room? I'll share what I can. There's a place hidden behind a horror section on the 4th floor. The source of the phantasmic pollution afflicting this building is within. How do I get in? One of the books in the L section is a lever, of course. Pull it and fix this. Godspeed, man. Hear that, Dooley? Hear what? Ah, yes, of course. We need to get to the 4th floor and open the secret room using one of the books in the L section. Wait, how do you know all this? Intuition? L section. The book Yeats mentioned is missing. I didn't know you were a fan of Lovecraft. You're looking at the Lovecraft section, a bit too godless for my taste. A Lovecraft novel, you say? Well, here goes nothing.
It seemed to fit with a curious clicking noise. Right, we pull this and... Well, there's the hidden door Yeats and Crowley were talking about. Creepy doorways are a recurring motif I'm not fond of. Let me guess, staying here to cover me again? You got anyone, detective? Try to avoid getting knocked out this time. What is all this? Magica, Alistair Crowley's guide to the popular wizard game. The Agnostic's Guide to Ghouls and Ghosts. Rituals for Modern Rituals. These are all contraband occult books. This is quite a nasty treasure trove. Why didn't I know about this stuff? The Necronominum. The Necronominum. A cyclopean cookbook. 101 ways to get ritual stains out of your carpet. A brief history of time magic. The art of pentagram drawing. A guide for syncing your coven with the moon. Right. Mrs. Shelley. The periodic table of secret magic elements. Normal library fare this. Oh, I got a scope. What a strange thing to find here. So, what are you doing here? Like the moth to a flame, I am drawn to the eldritch energies emitted from this book. I like spooky books and electricity. I even lit candles up to up the spook factor. Okay, good. A copy of Ripley's Cast It or Not. It seems to be open on the Summon Spirits page. Maybe if I close it, this whole mess will sort itself out? Ouch! It seems to be charged with this faulty wire. I wonder where it goes. Those loose wires seem to run to the roof. Oh, I need to go to the roof then, I suppose. I can't put the skull in the baseball cap. Crawl space. A small hole. I don't fit, but maybe I can drop something down to see where it lands. Fool of a duck. Now to find where that landed, hopefully without having caused any damage. Yes. I think I ate my job. Oop. Where did the lady go then? It has to be in the children's section, right? There we go. What's all this noise? I can't hear myself read. So, kid, what do you know about the other side of that vent? I didn't mean to do it. Do what? I was lonely, so I went exploring. I found all these neat new books, but the one I read was scary and I ran off. And the ghosts arrived, but I like them because now I have friends. See, he meant no harm. Troublemaker! Arrest him, breaking and entering. Into your room of illegal books. Let's say both sides of charges cancel each other out. Only if you get rid of the ghosts and find him somewhere else to go once in a while. He can join me in the Blood Wolves. Blood Wolves? They might just stop paying the tax, so we had to change from scouts. You okay with that, kid? Sure. That's great. Back to the task at hand. We need to stop energy flowing into the building and into that book. You need to get a lightning conductor on the roof. Here, I have the key. Dooley, we're going to the roof. But it's raining outside. Right. Let's go to the roof. Here we go. I suppose I've already ducked out one room in this case. I knew I played that card too soon. You did, buddy. You did. This is why I end up with overdue fees. Every time I bring a book back, I end up on the roof in the rain. You wouldn't avoid that. What? I get up to adventures when you're not around, you know? I don't just cease to be because Frankie McQueen's having a night in, but... Darkside detective. Should be called a called officer. I'm gonna climb the ladder now. Probably for the beast. Do you need me to go all the way up there?
Scared of heights?
No. Yes. How come so much of our work is done at night and in the rain?
The energy seems to be coming from here, but it's too powerful to go near.
This is one heck of a light show.
So what do I need to do?
Get down as soon as possible.
Looks like the circuit is connecting the book downstairs to this area. I guess I should break that circuit and wire the aerial to the lighting rod so that power is somewhere to go. Yes. Yes. So what I really need is... Goodness. It's so close.
No.
I don't know. I am notoriously bad at these things. There we go. Lovely.
Ouch, my hand. Look, detective, the storm is dying out. Imagine that.
Okay, we should be able to close the book now. So let's go through the spooky doorway and close this book. And then the ghosts fade out of existence, it seems. Nice.
Trunks filled, detective. I don't see why we had to take all these books.
Duly, they're contraband.
Heavy contraband.
We have an agreement then, Doris? You don't fine me for having the books. I don't sue the kid for entering the vault. I go back to business. Sounds haunting. You should also get the wiring fixed.
Fine.
Come on, Dooley. Let's get back to the office.
See you again, Mr. Dooley. See you there, Devil.
Case closed. Lovely. So I do get achievements, but for some reason they don't turn up. Because I don't capture third-party overlays. There we go. So I got the achievement Ghost Whisperer from this. Let's do one more, shall we? Disorient Express. Dooley has called me to the subway station to deal with an emergency. Interesting. This is fun.
Detective, you're here.
I came as soon as you called. What's the case?
Yes. No, I just need a ride. The station's closed.
Closed?
Yeah, some spooky train is blocking the platform. Anyway, let's go.
A spooky train?
Yep, spooky train. Anyway, we better get going or we'll be late to work.
Dooley, it's a spooky train. We're the Darkside division. Do you not think...
I try not to. That's detective work.
Let's go and have a look then.
Fine, but if we miss the free donuts at work, you're fine. You sure we can't just go to work? I need to get my morning nap in. Let's get on with this wasted time. Nothing happening here. Investigation then.
Can't say I'm surprised to find that something strange is happening here on 66th Street. Cops is dumb. Not as dumb as your grandma, kid.
Yeah.
Kid.
You used the subway off?
No. Before we had the squad car, I tended to take taxis.
Snob. What? What? Did you say something, Justin? What? Me? Nah, nah, nah. Seems to be working, but I've no cash. Time to put this badge to work and make use of my police privileges. Sorry, detective, the barrier is broken. We have to crawl under it. Can't we at least jump over? Nah, the insurance for jumping was too high. We're only cleared for a slow crawl. Being a cop is nothing like television promised it would be. Oh, hello. There's something about this green, transparent and eerie train that suggests it's not meant to be here. Oscar the Grudge. Uncle Sam don't wanna know about the truth I'm here to show, so it makes me frown. When I smell me a pig and his dumb sidekick come to shut me down. Sidekick isn't a word. Poetic license. Pig. Right, Mr. Conductor. Conductor Gill. Jill? Do you have a ticket, sir? Sorry, who are you? Train's conductor, sir. Right, you look at that. Ghostly, sir. That I do, that I do. Are you a ghost? Not at all, sir. Ghosts are blue for one, and they can't be seen not without the proper equipment. No, we're from the Darkside. Then what are you doing here? Train's stuck, sir. Doing my job to keep the passengers safe while this gets rectified. Rectified? Yes, sir. I'm sure those boys from the Brightside division are looking into it right now. Brightside division? Brightside division. Right. So, in this world there's apparently a bright side and a dark side, and well, it's just mirror images. Why are you here? As I said, sir, train's stuck. Not sure what caused it. Likely a problem with the tracks, sir. Would have to see the inside of the control systems to be sure, but I can't leave my post here. Ticket? Thought not. I'm afraid I'll have to ask you solids to leave. Did you just call us solids? Certainly not, sir. I wouldn't be throwing around language like that. Right, goodbye. Come back any time, sir. Let's go along the platform. It's a security camera. I wonder if this camera caught any useful footage, but I can see that the working light is painted on. A plunger, but without the plunger bit. So, a stick pin? Yeah, Dooley. There seems to be something in there. Found a receipt. A glowing green receipt that says for pickup. I can't read much else on it. Let's go to the toilets. Whatever happens in here, detective, don't cross the streams. Hello, rat. Oh. Oh? I don't feel comfortable with any of this. You and me both, Daddy-o. Hi there. Oh, sorry, the door was unlocked. Yeah, lock's broke and I've no feet to hold against it. Right, well, I'll leave you to it. Whoa, hold up, Daddy-o. I'm in a bit of a funky situation. Maybe you could help me out. I'm not sure. What is it? Store has no toilet paper, Daddy-o, and I'm a cat that needs him some. Yeah, sure. We can have a look. I'm in a bit of a bind, Daddy-o. Oh, what on earth is that? Not sure, but I think we should send it back to wherever it came from. No use. You could say that. This is intentacle on staying where it is. Eh? 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 I need to find something to push it down with. Not sure that's the best course of action here. What you gonna do, detective? I don't know. I need to find something to force it down. It's some lazy graffiti. I always put more effort in tagging the subways. What? You heard me, narc. Goodness, Dooley. I'm where the sewer gate is, but sewer cephalopods will go down a treat in my conspiracy blog. You have a conspiracy blog? Yeah. Dooluminati.com. I'm right about important stuff like the world lizard, scrap dusting, and how the moon is fake. The moon is fake? Oh yeah. Not only did we not land there, but there doesn't even exist. Who would lie about that? And why? The moon people from the real moon, behind the fake one. Why don't you write more about the stuff we see? Sure, who care about boring old train when there's the moon people are filling our heads with lies with the moon people? Oh well, that's just last cubicle. Creepy or not, nobody deserves to be stranded without toilet paper. That noise reminds me of my career since I was assigned to the Darkside division. I see. Oh, sorry, I right-clicked, that's why I needed to do it again. Hello. Well, here you go, guy. Sorry to leave you hovering for so long. Far out, Daddy-o. Here, take this coin as thanks. I got an occult coin. Ew, an evil-looking coin, about the size of a quarter. Lovely. I need to get my eyebrows plucked. Right, let's go to the control room. The control room is locked. For now. Dooley? Ah, come on, detective. You know as well as I do how these things go. It's true. Can't go further, so let's go back. Throw this coin to the busker. Hey, that ain't no real money. Fair enough. Do you have a ticket, sir? Come back anytime, sir. Let's get a ticket. There is not a chance in hell that this will work. Oh, right. Of course. Train ticket I purchased with a strange content, Darkside gave me. Here you go. One ticket. Fine, on you go then, I suppose. Oop. Everyone here is so sick looking. They're not sick, they're transparent. I can see right through them. I've always been impressed with your scrutiny skills. Well, hello there. Hiya. Where you off to? I was on my way to San Frankenstein's disco, obviously, but then we got stuck here. This place is terrifying. How so? Well, for a start, it's not a single screaming beast in the sky. Nobody's being followed by shadow men, and nothing is on fire. Nothing! Maybe you're not the girl for me. Granny Dooley, is that you? Sorry, dearie, I'm Granny Ghoulie. You do look like my little Patrick, though. My name's Patrick, too. Did you also like games of I Spy as a child? I did. I spy with my little eye, the coming of the end, the world eating itself, rivers of gore flooding the streets. I don't know this version of the game. Oh, seeing the end times was little Patrick's favorite. I like your glasses. They're my party goggles. On your way to a party? Always, darling. Every place is party place when I have my goggles on. And I always have my goggles on. Even here now, we party on the train. Righto. Let's go along to the tracks. Ooh, a Darkside portal. It appears we found our #1 suspect for all these strange goings on. You have the right to remain silent when questioned. Anything you say or do may be... Dooley, what are you doing? Reading it right. And how exactly do you intend to arrest it? With my handcuffs, obviously. Top marks for enthusiasm, Dooley. Walk through portal. Yeah. Looks like the purple rift has an accomplice. I'm gonna need a second pair of handcuffs. Agent McScream. You look familiar. Does the fire recognize the flame? Does the darkness recognize the shadow? Does the storm recognize the wind? Rain? Damn it, man, I've lost my train of thought. So, you're an agent here, huh? We are all agents of the never-ending hunt.
servants of the crawling death void, ministers of the world's cruelty. Well, I'm happy you're doing okay for yourself. Thanks. It's been a lot of hard work and late nights at the office. Any idea what's going on? Interlopers, fiends, fleshy monstrosities, things that should not have come to pass, tracks of chaos intertwine. So not much of an idea right now, then. No. So, receding hairline, how's that treating you? The end comes for us all. Entropy is a cruel mistress. Yeah, let's hope it's from growing up in this weird hole. I'd best be going. We'd all best be going to the places we would be best be at. Yeah. Well, so here's a normal train then, I suppose. Ah, Raksha. Finally, somebody in authority. Hey! Sorry, guy, but you don't know any more than the rest of us. Hi, detective. What's going on? Raksha? Why are you here? Getting the train home from college? And we got diverted to wherever this is.
Well, we're on the keys now, so get comfortable.
He means, no, yeah, I get it. Let me know if I can help. Will do.
Any updates, detective?
Still investigating, Raksha. Okay, well, if I can be of help, just let me know. Why did I give her that voice? Oh. If you find yourself in a parallel dimension, please stay in the carriage. An oddly useful warning. Hello? Daddy? I wonder if he even knows what's going on. In case of fire, pray somebody has refilled the extinguisher. They have not. Stay back, monster! Wow, calm down. Sorry, I thought you were him. Him? The intense man in the tunnel who threatens to arrest and or eat anyone who gets off the train. Arrest or eat? Yep, and I'm not sure who chooses. What's going on here? You're really not him. I don't really know what happened. We left the last station on time, then some weird lights flashed, and now we're here, wherever here is. Who is this man you keep talking about? He looks a bit like you, only not at all now that I see you, properly see you. He stalks about outside of the train, sniffing for clues and snarling when he sees us. Has he hurt anyone so far? Thankfully no, he seems more menacing than dangerous. If you need anything else, I'll be here. Sorry about the mix-up earlier. Okay. Let's go to the platform. Oh. Hey dude, we've been on this train for ages. What's going on? I'm afraid because I keep seeing floating green people. I'm not at Hey, I think I indulged a little too much this morning. You probably shouldn't tell me that. I'm an officer of the law. Far out, dude. Never mind. I should probably stay with these people. Make sure they're okay. You're tired from walking through the tunnels, aren't you? Stop using your Sherlock powers on me. Hello.
Sing me a song, buddy.
What? You're the busker, not me.
That's how buskers work, you tourist.
Now then. You look like one of those living folk we got plodding about the place right now. Officer Dooley? Name's Gooley, chief of the Brightside division. Brightside? Division. Specialists. Deal with the threats from your neck of the woods, so to speak. My neck of the woods? The other world, that which from whence you came, son. I surmise from your appearance that you're a detective, albeit that one down in his luck.
Hey!
I presume that being the case, you crossed over to investigate your world's version of this situation? I am. Could you help? No, son, I cannot. This isn't your jurisdiction. You should leave this to us professionals and take care of our train back in your own world. Shouldn't you look into that? Jurisdiction, son. Seems like a concept beyond the dangerous maverick such as yourself. Maybe I should slap you behind bars. Give me one good reason why I shouldn't arrest you this second, son. I'd rather you didn't. Off you up, then. Only McScream and me is allowed in, and you ain't us. This is a restricted area. Classified personnel only. Are you a classified personnel? No. Didn't think so. Can't account of myself and McScream being the only ones who is. So unless you was one of us, I suggest you step back, son. Step back.
Is this machine crying?
Oh, a dark patch of fuzzy mold. I think it's looking. Oh, look at some fuzzy mold. Lovely. Let's go outside. Come get me from the station, he said. Routine, he said. Ass. So now I'm in the dark world. Darkside. How's my eyes to look? Most of the Darkside city appears to be in ruin. Trains do not run on time, they run on fuel. Trains will also be late. Some things are universal, I suppose. Given how little I know about this place, how this place works, they could sell costumes to turn you into. What horrors could possibly make the news here? May you point off camera. The Daily Chronicle. Let's go to the shop. Oh? Guybrush Threepwood, mighty pirate. Amaze your friends, surprise your enemies. Confuse real pirates with this inefficient pirate ensemble. Comes with a free press ganging. An invisible person. Welcome, sir. It's our, that is to say, me and I's pleasure to welcome you to our costume shop. So that's the name. That is the name. Your broken sign wasn't very clear. If it ain't broke, don't fix it, my old fellow said. And if it is broken, maybe don't fix it anyway, Dad. Very practical man he was. How can I aid you, sir? Trying to intimidate your direct superior at work? Hoping to vow a six-armed lover? Tired of looking like a hobo? Hey! That's our motto. Whatever your shame, spiders got you covered. A snarky teenaged wizard is welcome anywhere. Well, not so much welcome as he'll turn up and then he'll be there, and it's almost as much a hassle to get rid of him as it is to just leave him be. That's my usual party vibe anyway, so 2 thumbs up from me. Be a badass biker, bike not included. Are you still a biker without a bike? Be a badass walker. Assuming your ass is bad, either in the dangerous sense or in the missing a buttock way. Your call. Did you write this address yourself? No, sir. Came the way, sir. Good words, ain't they, sir? What's this one? Looks normal enough to me. Normal, sir? Why, that's the very pillar summers are built on. Sir, a friend and mentor to those in need, a shoulder to cry on, a person who'll live in a wood hut with no air conditioning, the legendary camp counselor, sir. Nobody would buy that as a camp counselor. Oh, but they do, sir. It's the mustache, sir. Shows them to be rugged wildermen, suited for the rough and tumble life of a camp counselor. Not for timid folks like you and I, sir. No, sir. Not for shop vendors and cove warmers, no. Sir, I'll ask you mighty nice, not but once. Keep your sausage fingers from my money box. That's what she said. Dress like a punk, or a road warrior from the future, or, you could wear this and be a, I don't know, a carrot? Well, I'm convinced. It's full of ones and zeros. How would anyone wear these? Says sir while wearing a brown bin bag. Come on, guy, this is a nice coat. And they say the customer is always right. Indecipherable blocks, coming soon to a theater near you. I need to find something to complete this disguise before I quit. So this is my beard now. What I need is this. One tick, sir. Oh, Miss Biscotti. I thus beg your pardon, miss. I should have known. Obvious to me now, it is. I'll get your items for you now, miss. Yes, thanks. Then here you go, miss. One swim cap. Thanks, I guess. Now I guess I can dress up as April and make scream whenever I want. Yeah? I've got a bad disguise. If you look like this man, this might be a mirror. Also, you may be wanted by the police for questioning. Let's leave them. Ah, help!
on fire! What on earth? Ah, I'm burning trash barrel. I'm meant to be on fire, you gunk! The look on your face. Brilliant. I'm not even... Oh well. Let's go pretend to be the officer in this mirrored world. Oh, sorry. It's out here, I need to... Here we go. Time to try this. I can't bring myself to call it a disguise. Time to try whatever this is. I guess. Do you think, son, that I've not seen my share of disguises? This one is particularly poor. Or bit partially made up of some fungus and you're lacking a certain floaty, transparent quality? Well, it was worth a shot. It was. I wish the agent I was sent was so innovative. I tell you what, son, in you go. Maybe you can solve this thing after all. What about jurisdiction? Jurisdiction. I'll paperwork up a solution. Now, off you up before I change my mind. Right, thanks. Yeah. Looks like you hung in there for too long. Who doesn't like having keys? A note saying, she loathes me not. Nice healthy relationship. All systems operating correctly. Everything seems to be working correctly here. Let's not touch anything in case I change that. Fair enough. What I got from this was a key. It's full of pictures of you. Oh, well, playing a game. Where a tiny pixel man looks in the trash can. At pictures of you. Okay, good. Looking good, Frankie. I think you let yourself go. Shut up, Reflection. Wait, what? And shut. Ah, yeah. Hope that barring holds. This place looks familiar. Either that's a clue or there's one lazy artist hanging around here. Huh. The water goes clockwise and counterclockwise here. Right. Seems to be something stuck in there. That's better. Thanks. I mean, flush? I got the plunger head. Now I have a full plunger. The ultimate accessory in toilet debungification. Good. I think I have everything I need from this place now. So, thank you. Let me return to the real world. See, the people are happier. These people are healthier. That's because they're alive too. Playing video games, listening to music, indulging in mind-altering substances. I guess they're living life to the fullest. Indeed. What's that you have there? It smells of evidence to me, but you shall not take it beyond this place. Looks like I'll have to put this key back until I find some other way to get it past. I see. I suppose the toilets are key, huh? So I need... I need to get my tentacle friend to go through. Let's put this on the key rack. Someday you'll be mine, little key. Oh yes, you will be mine. But as of right now, let's go to the real world, to the real bathroom, and plunge this tentacle down. Right, you little sucker. Ha, sucker. Tentacles. Very good. I should be helping, shouldn't I? I wonder where the wee fella is now. Well, I think I know. Let's see if I'm right.
No doubt I am. In this very instance. Not in so many other instances. Yep.
Hello, mate.
That's my little wriggly buddy. So this is where I sent you, huh? All good. Grab the key. Give it to my tentacly friend. Hold on to this for me, will you, buddy? And then I plunge you again. When I plunge you, purple, remember that I plunge you with love. Day of the Tentacle. Lovely game. Right here. No. Sorry. This one took longer than I thought. Still nice though, but here we go.
Hello, mate.
Thanks, Purple.
Did you name the tentacle purple?
Don't be jealous, Dooley. You're still my favorite. And now, we can get in here. That seems to have worked. Let's see what's behind door number 2.
What? How you get in? Tam locked that door from the inside.
This is your handiwork, I take it?
They shouldn't have fired old Tam for sleeping on the job.
Told me, did. His black magic classes started at midnight and ran through. Morning shifts ain't for old Tam. Heavy sleeper he is. Book him, Dooley.
I left my book at the station. Can I use these handcuffs instead?
Good. Get out of there, guy. I've seen what happens if you hang on for too long.
What are you talking about?
I've seen things, Dooley.
Nice rack.
Stop going through the trash. An unexpected but strangely relevant note. Engineer Tam. People will think twice about firing old Tam now. They'll think twice about hiring you too. Wait, what? Looks like this place was the scene of some occultic goings on.
The cinnamon candles remind me of Christmas though, which is nice.
Old Time always fun of Christmas. Pappy used to buy us old trains and Mama gave us voodoo dolls. Magical time of year. This is some bad hoodoo. Tam must have installed an occult virus on the controls that's causing all these problems. I know the floppy disk popped out. This must be how the virus was installed. Pretty useful. So now I have a cursed floppy. I hate it when that happens. Righto.
Detective?
Yeah?
Have we tried turning it off and back on again?
Which the computer?
I was going to say the train station, but what you said makes more sense.
Is there a power button?
No.
Stay here, Dooley, and make sure this guy doesn't get away. But how long is old Tam meant to escape? That's the point.
Oh, well that ain't fair.
I think it is. Righto. Let's hurry along. He had nothing new to say. No thanks, I don't want to go back out there. Any updates, Detective? Still investigating. Okay, well, if I can be of help, just let me know. You can look at this cursed disk. Raksha, think you can make any sense of this? Let me see. Oh, this is an occult virus. Yeah, I think it's to blame for all that's going on. I can probably talk you through how to make an antivirus on the machine. That's what I was hoping for. Thanks. So, what do? You need to clean the infection disk sectors. Sounds easy? Not so easy. It's a virus. Each sector you clean will infect those around it. You can also lure the virus from infected sectors onto clean ones, cleaning the infected areas. Why would I do that? To beat the virus, you have to make sure it has nowhere to hide. That will involve tricking. This sounds harder than I was expecting. Don't worry, I made a backup. Just hit reset if you need me to roll back so you can start again. Thanks. Okay, let's do this. I see. This kind of game, is it? right. Can never remember. Can never really remember. How these things work.
Nah.
There we go, yeah. Good. Okay, I think that's it. Okay, great. Are you sure this will work? Sure is a strong word when dabbling with your cult, but I think so, yes. Well, if it doesn't, the city... If it does, the city owes you big time. Really? Because I'm only on this train due to a mountain of parking tickets. Anywho. Anyway. Now I have the final piece of the puzzle. Maybe to undo all this. Uploading antivirus now. Swoosh. Swoosh. Seems good. Oh, good. This achievement says ticket to ride. Doesn't seem to turn up there, but still.
Great work, detective. You got the trains moving again.
Dooley, you understand what just happened here, right?
Nah?
Let's get this guy to the cells. Oh, how are you gonna get me there? Train ain't running. We just talked about how that was fixed. Weren't you listening? Plus, we had his car. This has not been a good day for old Tam. Case closed. Nice. Yes, it's time to quit the game. It was fun though. I hope you guys enjoyed it too. I did, but I particularly like doing the voices. The gameplay is alright. I mean, the puzzles are straightforward in general, but anyway, it's fun. All good fun, but it's not as good as the old classic point and click games. Yeah. I hope you have a lovely week. The sun is out now for the first time in forever, so I might just go outside for a while. I'll play Mass Effect for a while. I'll go outside and then play Mass Effect. Anyway, thanks for watching. I'll see you guys around, yeah? Bye.